Hey everyone, so this is just a quick video wanted to make talking about how to make, well, how to do Boolean operations in Blue Sky Plan. So this is, in this case, we're going to be talking about using, basically creating access holes through a prosthetic. This is going to be a real simple case. This is basically an old case that I've already treated or I'm in the process. And I just figured I'd use it as a sample because this question kind of came up on the board, how to do this, and a lot of people still use Mesh Mixer to do this. In the past, I've always actually dissuaded people from using Mesh Mixer for Boolean operations because I think it's garbage. It takes forever and it often yields poor results. I've used to recommend 3D Builder, but now we can do it all within Blue Sky Plan. And more recently, we don't even have to export. That's one of the workarounds people used to do is they would export things from Blue Sky Plan, then bring it in. But I'm going to tell you that you don't even need to do that anymore. This is going to be super easy. So first, I'm just going to take you a walk around this case to show you what we're doing, and then I'll show you, how to move forward. So anyway, in a case like this, we've got these 5 implants planned. We've got the multi-unit abutments with processing housings attached. I like to do this for visual so I can kind of see where my access holes are going to be and whatnot. But for this, to create the actual basically screw channels, so that this is just a denture, this could be a much more complex prosthetic that you've used the denture module for or whatever, but a simple thing would be to take this and then kind of digitally cut it up in other parts of the software. But really, I just want to show you how to make the holes once you've done that. So let's just say we're going to take this, we're going to make holes in this and print it off, and then pick it up from there. So we've got these implants. What I want to do is I want to create holes that are bigger than these. So I have some room for some slop, but also room for cement and whatnot, and also passivity as we're trying to insert them. So the first thing I need to do is I need to change all these abutments. Okay, so if I click on this implant and I come over here and I go down to the abutment, I can hit replace, and I'm going to pick a custom abutment. Notice though that, well, it flipped the direction. It was a 17 degree, it was a multi-unit going the opposite direction. Now it's here. So I want to change this to, it's kind of annoying, be prepared for that. It's a negative 17 to have that same direction. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. I'm not going to mess with these numbers yet because I want to show you what they look like. So now it's in the same direction as it was, but it's too short. I can't see, through the denture. So right in the previous window, I could have edited them, or I can come right over here and change these. So let's just go ahead and bring this quite taller and just put it at 15 millimeters. And I'd like to make the hole even bigger than that. Maybe you don't, but let's just go ahead and for this video, I'm going to say 6 millimeters. And now it should make a pretty large hole. You could even go larger if you want, but I'll leave that up to you. For this one, I'm going to click on this straight abutment. Now I still need to click replace, and I'm going to hit custom and change this to 15 again, change this to 6, to 6, and click OK. And there you go. And I'm just realizing, honestly, I could be clicking over here and click customize. And now you have the ability to just change them right here. So length 15, diameter 6. Okay. Now it's sticking through. Click on this one, click customize, OK. 15, 6. Click on here, customize, OK. We're going to change this to 15 and 6. Now notice how it's sticking out the wrong direction. That's what I was talking about, how it needs to be negative 17 degrees. There. So now we've got these all ready to go. So now all we need to do is we need to subtract these abutments from the denture. Now how are you going to do that? The fastest, easiest way to do that is to come right over here to File, Export Data. Now from this screen, you can actually select what you want to create a new model from. Now a lot of people, what they'll do is, first of all, we don't need the scan appliance model here. We don't need any of these implants. All we need are these abutments that we've created. Okay? So it used to be that you would export this and then you'd bring it back in. Well, now you can skip that. You can just click this button right down here that says Create Surface. So now what we can do is we can come over here and we can actually just turn off all the implants. You know, upper, lower, everything's off. And now you see you have these abutments. They look like the abutments are still visible. When in fact, if we turn this off, we have this combined model. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and call these screw holes. Okay, so now we have the two different models we want. We want this, you know, prosthetic, whatever you want to call it in this case, and we want to subtract these holes. So how do we make that happen? We come over here to the crown and bridge module. I'm hoping at some point this functionality will be directly accessible, probably within the model master module. Honestly, it doesn't necessarily, you know, it's definitely a model function, but for now we go into crown and bridge, and we can come over here to boolean operations, and we're going to say difference. First thing, it's already selected by default this model, and we need to add what is the other model. Now add does not mean add it to it as in a boolean union. It just means let's add another to the list. We're going to come down here and we're going to click the screw holes. Where is that? Screw holes right there. Could have changed the colors, that probably would have helped. But now we can go ahead and click apply, and it's going to create an entirely new surface. You can look in here. It's a little bit different list when it's called teeth surfaces and when it's in the crown and bridge module. But anyway, we can turn off this, we turn off the screw holes, and we see that we now have the same prosthetic with these holes boolean subtracted from it. So there you go. That is how to, all within the software, very, very quickly, in my opinion. I mean, I'm recording a tutorial video and we're at 7.5 minutes. That just shows that this whole process is about 2 to 3 minutes of work, and creates, you know, exactly what we're looking for. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. Let me go ahead. Well, yeah, I'll leave it as is. If you have any other questions, please leave a comment, and then check out other videos on my channel. Hopefully there's some good use there, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see other videos as they get posted. And maybe check out my website at barongroderdds.com. I've got a lot of videos there, a few hundred videos, around 400 or so, on various different workflows, whether it be surgery, orthodontics, crown and bridge, whatnot. So anyway, thanks for watching. You guys have a good day.